Welcome back. Welcome back to Sidebar. I am Heather Clancy, and now we're joined by Suzanne Fallender. She's the Director of Corporate Responsibility for Intel. Someone I've talked to for a long time, yeah. and really one of the forces in helping bring this issue to boardrooms, to investors, and so forth. You have a very specific approach, so I'd love for you to share that with the audience.
Yeah, happy to, and happy to be here with you all today. One thing that we've done a lot over the years is done outreach with investors on ESG and SRI issues. But in the last few years, we've done much more of an intentional and strategic approach, where we've worked with our investor relations group, our corporate secretary's office, and our corporate responsibility team, and then, depending on the issue, bringing in our subject matter experts from key topics like water and supply chain responsibility to proactively throughout the year go out and talk to investors on these issues.
So is it like a road show that you do?
That's part of it, yeah. We do an annual road show to meet with investors. We do that in different locations, generally the East Coast, New York, Boston, but we also do it in San Francisco, and we have done them in Europe as well.
Yeah, you probably could have helped Larry Fink write his letter.
Right, that's
right?
true.
Just because you've been doing this for a long time, way longer than that. And one of the things I've also watched happen at Intel over the years is the board engagement, right? So tell us about how you got your board on board, so to speak.
Yeah, I think because Intel has been a leader in this topic for a long time, I think the company's always seen it as an asset, and also has been really seriously looking at the governance structure, oversight, and really how do we integrate it across everything that we do. And actually we have our board committee, our corporate governance and nominating committee, we put it as part of the board committee's charter back in 2003. So making it part of the requirements and also part of their oversight for the company.
Is it that you go find experts in the topic, or do you help them become experts in the topic?
My goal is always to have people become experts in the topic, because it's really about tying these issues to strategy, to our future, as our business transforms and changes from a PC-centric company to a data company. The CSR risks and opportunities are really going to change and evolve, not just from a risk standpoint, but think about how technology can really help drive sustainability and CSR across whole industries moving forward.
Yeah, risks is a word that's getting used a lot lately. So, what's your stand on how you talk about climate-related risks?
Right, and we've included that in our 10K for a number of years now. We look at it in terms of our own manufacturing footprint. We're a global manufacturer. We're energy intensive. We are water intensive. So all of our investments to reduce that energy use, that water use, is part of that story. But then also looking at how do we help understand our risk maybe in the supply chain, and also the product-related climate opportunities that will be to drive that energy efficiency in whole other sectors.
I love this event because people share. They share their tips and their mistakes. So anything you want to share with the audience that would help them get on this journey and not follow you, but build on what you're doing.
I think there's such an opportunity right now. You see the BlackRock letter that you mentioned, but also this real shift that we're seeing from more specialty SRI firms that have deep expertise to these mainstream investors asking these questions. So if you're not already talking to your investor relations group, it's a good way to start that conversation and talk about the value that as a sustainability professional you can provide in helping to really leverage, if you have a good story to tell, that it's being told as part of the company's outreach with investors.
Right. Suzanne? We're going back to the main stage
Great.
here briefly, so thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
And,
it's been great to be here.
Look forward to watching more.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, so we're not going to break. We're going to go straight to the main stage, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned.